Hi guys. Sos just asked me, "Are you happy?" And I was like, "I would love to engage more with my frequency family." So here I am. Welcome, divine light. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yikes! Do you feel the frequency shift? Do you feel it is easier to breathe? Do you feel every breath you take has got a different quality, like liquid gold, crystalline, nourishing more than ever before? You can fill your lungs up with all this air, which for you and for the others has changed. It is filled, dense, juicy, because of the frequencies and the divine consciousnesses that are infused and potent more than before. It is undeniable that the quality of this world has shifted. Yes, the proposition of Earth becoming once again a member of the galactical council, as a member of risen, awakened planetal being, is accomplished. You have made it. The timeline shift, the splitting away, the falling apart is just an illusion. Nothing is going to fall apart. The only thing that is going to be separated is the majority of people who choose to live a 5D centered, awakened, spiritual life, and the ones that are resisting. And resistance is nothing to shame or blame for, because even as an enlightened one, you resist pretty often. This is something that's gonna be throughout the existence of human, unless they completely become unresistant and opened and transparent and translucent for the highest superconscious, the highest of the highest, as a channel, as a mouthpiece, as a realization of the highest, a theme. So multiple various beings will be assisting whole humanity as they ever have done in this ascension process, and you are able to focus on whatever you would love to focus on. So you decide where your energy flows, and you decide where your energy goes, and with that you decide if you flow on the river of blessings, or if you drown in the abundance of everything that is even possible when you are awakened. It's the friction, it's the contradiction, it's the pausing, it's the numbing, running away, and hiding. It's the neglection of yourself by deciding to do something that is lesser than what you have decided to be representative of in this timeline. A vessel of source consciousness, completely connected with it, completely in harmony with it, without any distress, without negotiation, and with complete trust. Yes, we say complete, because after all, your highest is the highest of you. It has been here and on other planets and in other dimensions throughout your existence various times. Even when you sleep, your part is somewhere else. And even if you awake, your part, your greater part, is somewhere else. You are always connected to consciousnesses that are intertwined. It is far too complicated to get now in this little channeling, for which we have decided Lucas to appear right now online, to describe it. But if you are interested and intrigued by that, we know, we have already shown Lucas, that there are some channelings recorded and freely available on the internet by the so-called Monroe Institute. There is one channeling in particular where the highest consciousness is describing how consciousness is organized and intersects with the incarnational theme of humans. as a potent analogy how this works between humans while they are incarnated in different bodies, so that they can understand it more visually, we recommend watching the series Sense8, yeah, by the Markovich brothers. Because this shows you what the concept of frequency family means, what the concept of interconnectedness means, what the concept of soul family means, what the concept of all consciousness being intertwined as above, so below. With this, we will assure you that everything that belongs to you is going to be mirrored by you as you show up as the vessel that you yourself are able to be. Not just a vessel like 20% higher self and 80% garbage. We don't tell it garbage, but it is like, let's just make it funny. Yeah? 20% higher self, 80% friction, neglection, abandonment, numbing, running, humming, lumming, drama, lama. You are over it. You are all over it. And yes, we say it like that because your soul is afraid of losing its promised potentiality in this lifetime. Can you imagine an afraid soul knowing I have decided to incarnate in this body to live my most beautiful life, my paradise on earth, and my humanness is unwillingly in realizing that, despite already have awakened in a very early degree for the most of you, early awakeners, has been triggered, and the others. You already know that it's going to be easy. You already know that it's going to be fun. You already know the heaven on earth. You have more than once experienced it, felt it in your body, and you know the highest of the highest pronounces itself as ever blessed beingness. How shall it be possible in a creation that the highest of the highest has enabled to create itself and has given willingly some of their most potent soul family in contracts down to incarnate on earth in order to assist the rising of earth, and then as soon as these people become aware of their higher purpose, how should it be possible that this highest of the highest is not capable of, despite ruling all the worlds beyond human understanding, not to provide for you? By the way, Earth is abundant. It's only some human crappy mind that is mistreating it. And this is over. Gaia on itself has ascended. Everything that is exploiting her is going to be taken apart. There is no lack. There is just a system or more systems that are willingly creating the illusion of lack. And this is truth for those who decide to play in those playgrounds, constructions, matrices. There are more than one matrices, but yeah. Lucas said it. Even the vortex you live in is a kind of a matrix. It is a field in which things appear vibrationally. You can put anything in it, anything. So a matrix is just another term for a medium, for something like a data object where data can appear in, something that holds it, has it, a containment, but not a containment, a non-containment, like a medium. The medium and the message. There is a message beyond media. Of course, consciousness. Consciousness in itself is a medium for itself. There is distribution everywhere. And it's gonna reach you clearer and clearer every time when you are present. And it's gonna become more identifiable for you as long as you are willing to listen consciously to the signals, your highest of the highest. We are one of those, we are those, you know that. Courtney already has spoken it out loudly. Lucas has always made fun that he wants to be a spiritual maniac and be connected to 12th dimensional, 24th dimensional. He didn't even know that it was all true and that he remembered in that moment. He thought he would making fun. But you know what? This is the secret. When your human grasps in making fun about something, that it is remembrance, because this fun doesn't seem like a lie you are laughing off. Fun is the moment of greatest truth because you don't hesitate to speak something and to be joyous about it. Of course, you can be connected to highest of the highest, whatever it is explained in human terms, because it never stops. Even source in itself is in particular way divided into elements that compose it. Yes. And all the other secrets you will reveal to yourself whenever you want it to be revealed, and whenever your highest of the highest decides that you are ready to receive it. But in order to receive it, you just have to decide to be more of this version of you that is willing to receive it and to commune with the highest and to take part in the role, the concept of you being a light anchor, a 5D pioneer who is anchoring the highest of the highest in flesh, in incarnation, in action, not just by sitting privately somewhere and waiting to receive some visions of om. This is quite a boring living, isn't it? Aren't you bored just doing all the practices that once have been so inspiring to you and that enabled a former version of you to reach the capacity of consciousness and the capacity of your neural system to receive and hold the grid of higher consciousness in your body? Yes, and now you are beyond. You are already beyond. Live it. This is an honor. And nonetheless, you have made it to receive it, to get this stage, and now live from it. Because there is more to life than just sitting and being enlightened. What a future is that? I am sitting enlightened somewhere and I am watching the birds chirping. Well, some of you will find joy in that, yes, of course. And some of you will see in exactly this, eating an apple or whatever. Thank you, Courtney, and thank you, Zero, for this example. It's very useful for us right now. Will find joy in it because it is coherent and congruent with their blueprint, with their own crystalline vibration, with their signature frequency, with their inner being. Call it whatever you want. It is congruent with them who they truly are. As above, so below. The highest of the highest can incarnate and feel joyous and fulfill its whatever it wanted to fulfill in this incarnation by just eating an apple and sitting in a garden and reading a book. And then there will be others that will get drained by it. And this is good. Because you are here to create your life without knowing what it's gonna be. Because this is fun. Everything else is control. Please speak after us. I decree and declare to be, for my human terms, out of control. I resist the pulse, I resist the inspiration, and I know that I myself have got everything in me to be in coherence and to be navigated always safely, no matter what, by my higher self. I trust in my higher self, and it will always be with me. It is always joyful. It is never judging. And now I step into the version of me that is ridiculous, fantasizing and living the fucking dream. Live it. Your frequency is your currency. Everything will react to you stepping into and embodying this vision and version of you that is 100% super maniac, spiritual monk, practical living from the highest of the highest, which is your source. There is no way you would misunderstand that, because we know to whom we are speaking, and you know everything else that promises lesser than that to you is a distraction of your lower mind, because it loves staying in the comfortable zone. And this will freak you out, because you know how capable you are. Imagine an elephant sitting on a little tiny chair for children 5 years old. It is too big, and this is, for a lot of you, your current life in which you try to squeeze yourself. You are the all in a titsy tiny body. You have all the powers you dreamt of. You get them by download. You get them by inspiration. You get them just by looking at someone who is doing something which blueprint you already possess in your DNA, in your energetic field, in your frequency family, in your soul family, and you get the remembrance. You don't care about who is the one enabling you to do that. You just do it, and this is knowing. How else could it be possible that people receive and then say, I have received and now you can join my course, I can teach you, I can train you, because they themselves are receivers. And this receiving is spiritually by a download, by consciousness. It doesn't come attached with a certification, like an Amazon parcel or whatever. Hi, this has been your higher consciousness. Here I'm teaching you a new model of energetic work. Now you can teach it. Here's the certificate of originality. This is human-made, everything else. We are bragging about that because the humans are forgetting what it means to be original, to be a genius, to invent things because out of things that already exist, and then adding their own flavor, guided by their intuition. Everyone can invent a signature frequency product, course. Everyone, because you are inspired. Just show me a person who really is conscious enough to claim, I have invented box breathing, and this is why you aren't allowed to teach box breathing without having visited my certificational course. Box breathing! And there are so many modalities that get taught, and this is very, very good for everyone. And then there are the people that get drained in such courses by staying in a curriculum, because these persons are a different kind of new human frequency. They learn differently, and this is evolution in real time. Yes, and there are still humans, humanoids, incarnation of source, who will require these certifications. If they choose to, they may choose to. But we are telling you, if you sense and if you have experience in your life, I just need to watch at something and then do it on myself, and I have complete knowledge about it, then you are an osmotical teacher and learner and receiver. You receive by osmosis. You learn by the activation of your energetic field. You absorb by connecting to the consciousnesses of the other persons, and you download it. Even the reticular eye system and our mirror neurons are hints that every person has got the capacity, Spanish, has got the capacity, by using this sacred technology in their head, to copy someone else perfectly. and to acquire what another does. It's not plagiarism. It's nothing. It's just using the gifts that every human has got. And now there is another bunch of abilities, a potentiality that goes far beyond than that. Telekinesis is just the start. Remote viewing, mediocre. You can rise above this all. These are limiting patterns that have been established by past versions of the so-called spiritual headmasters, whatever. Yes, they have been inspired. Yes, they were maybe more or less on their mission. Maybe, yes, they were more or less guided. But there is no ceiling in receiving. Receiving from the highest of the highest is endless. And yes, everyone is able to receive something that goes beyond the things that already have been invented in energetic word, in tarot card reading, in thingy-bingy healing. Why? Because evolution never stops. Never. Why are we telling this? Because Lucas still thinks he needs to make some certificates in order to be able to use everything that he has gained in all the million trillion lifetimes that he has been already incarnated here and got downloaded from everything else. And as now you say it, Lucas, he can, all of you can use your consciousness to invent new frequency media, frequency technology. Once he sat down, had his phone in his hand, and he said, oh, what the fuck, I am a very fast reader, but I would love to know that data that is stored on my mobile phone is data, and I know it's consciousness. I want this consciousness to be infused into me without me needing to read it slowly like a human. What has he just activated? Some would call it quantum jumping. He connected to a version of his that already read this book and got it. Not pro verbum, not word by word, but the gist of it, the essence. He knows, and he already knows that, and you know that. It is like that. You can invent anything with your consciousness, even demons. And the more people believe in demons, the more consciousness then is fueling this idea. And maybe someday there's enough consciousness and the demon becomes, owns this consciousness. And then you think it is really created or not. But it is still being created by people giving their consciousness, their energy, their life force, their whatever into this idea along over generations. And then they forget that they invented it. Yeah, we don't go into details. We won't do it again. No, yes, somehow. Demons exist just in your mind. There is nothing than a demon that you create. Spirits, deities that have shadow aspects are different. They exist beyond human understanding. They are not affected by the creations of human consciousness. And yes, you create with your consciousness. You create everything with your consciousness. No, angels are separate beings created by Source, outside of human investigated consciousness. Yeah. Okay, this was a lot that we channeled through. Okay. You know that you know. You feel the truth. Live it. Now. I guess it was hot stuff. Sometimes I needed to resist. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, well, it was a nice time. I hope you got everything what you wanted, and follow my channel for more information. Click through the different meditations when you feel drawn to, and hit the play button. and like it. Okay, we will see us in our next calling. Also, when they call me, then I'm gonna record and we gonna repeat this mission again. Yeah, in the last days I have been a little bit resistant, because this I can share with you, because I started to realize some other inspirational insights that source gave me, and then I had to change my day. And routine is something that my human loves. And when I change my routine, I sometimes discard what makes me the greatest fun, and this is channeling. Receiving all the secrets of the universe by just sitting here and hit the play button. Okay. Scorpio full moon. Okie dokie. Let's do some processes because they want me to do it. 2552 on the watch. Okay, close your eyes, center yourself, relax your forehead, unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, sink a little bit down, drop your head, and let your mind jump and dive deep into your heart. Feel the etheric water caressing your skin while your heart is anchoring in the depths of your heart. Your lunar portal now is going to be activated by us. Call out for the energy and frequency in your inner mind. Call in the energy and frequency of the moon, the full moon in Scorpio in May 2026, the 1st May. And now let appear whatever wants to appear. Feel the subtle frequency shift. And now go deeper. Dive into the full moonshine. Dive into the Scorpio. The circadian rhythm changes frequently. Fluently, you remember to be aquatic, fiery, etheric, air, earthy, metallic, plant-like, like amoeba, the first organisms on earth. You remember to be acidic. You remember to be milky. You remember to be silky. You remember to be incarnated as a stone, as a wall, as a chair, as a tree, as animals, as black and white and Chinese and Asian. You remember it all. You remember being young and old, wise and lesser wise. Have lived long, have lived a shorter life. Remember it all. Remember everything you have experienced. And how you're here in your fucking greatest life. Invite the frequency of joy. Pink, purple, blue, yellow, red, gold, silver, green, orange, black, crystalline white, Feel it. Wake up, wisdom of the Akashic records. Wake up, knowledge of every inherited incarnation. Wake up, abilities, capacities, spiritual gifts. Wake up, identities that I once had, and give me the wisdom that I am able right now to use for playing my best game. Take a deep breath. Wake up, inner healer. Wake up, the one who is able to hypnotize just by using his voice. Wake up, energetic master, frequency of the alchemy. Wake up, sing stress. Wake up, siren. And now call out what you want like to wake up. Just call it out. What do you hear? And maybe you want to snap to perform your own shamanic ritual. Wake up. Whatever wants to wake up. Wake up. Whatever's ready to be woken up. Wake up. Supercellular cosmos. Wake up. And now let these vibrations anchor into you. Feel how they are vibrating from the center of your heart, completely filling up your body, anchoring in your skin, changing your etheric chemistry, anchoring in your brain, shifting your whole beingness, activating the original blueprint, the painting, the infinite painting of your incarnational processes. Okay. Now go back to the center of your chest, and there is a white light glowing. See it? Imagine that you are reaching out with your opened hand. Palm is opened and is showing up. Imagine that in your open palm you can now invite in the frequency and energy of the full moon in Scorpio. Feel it appearing there. Here it comes. And now point to the areas in your life where Scorpio wants you to look again and to let the light of consciousness, the eternal sun, the creational sun, the central sun, is enhancing your ability to see through illusions, to see through patterns, to dissolve anything that needs to be dissolved, just by witnessing it. Jump. See it. Dissolve it. Stretch yourself. Do something to get rid of the energy. You can cuddle you. You can caress you. Brave one. Very brave. Well done. Take a deep breath. And now run and jump into the next scene. You're there. Witness it. See it. Dissolve it. Cuddle with yourself. Say thank you. Give yourself love. And now the last scene, the most potent scene, the one that is the densest and heaviest, which now is able to be seen and dissolved and alchemized by the power of the central sun, highest consciousness, or your angels, or your guiding teams, and the full moon in Scorpio, 1st May 2026. Focus on the densest thing, or whatever you want to jump in and to resolve. I see a star. Okay, now run and jump. You're there. See it. Witness it. Observe it. Okay, you may see some strings that are attached to you. Cut them. Call in Michael's sword of truth and cut it. And now call in Raphael's healing powers. Let yourself be healed completely from that. And heal the memory or whatever you are seeing. Ask him to heal that situation, that energetic medium of insight. And now call in Uriel, Raphael, red dragons, black dragons, highest angels, Saint-Germain, Jeanne d'Arc, and all the other deities, Kalima, everyone who is facilitating alchemization of frequency, call them in and let this be all alchemized. And now breathe it away. Okay. We will guide you now back. See, feel, sense that on your back wings have grown. Jump into the air and fly back to where you started your journey. See that a guiding light is guiding your gaze to come back into the light. Follow this light, come back, come back, come back. And now you are approaching a vision of yourself, how you are doing this meditation, activation, healing, whatever, this magic. And you gently fuse with yourself completely. Feel the energetic shift. Beautifully done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever it is, it's perfect. You can do it again and again and again, as often as you wish to. Effects will stack. Until you do it for yourself, because you're more than capable of doing it. But we love facilitating. We love generosity. We love doing it. And maybe we can teach it to you. When Lucas stops resisting. Okay. So, I can see Horus now. Okay, wiggle with your toes, breathe deep in and out, come back, open your eyes, and you're back! Hello, beautiful you, welcome! Enjoy your new life. We see you in the next clip, okay? I have to go. Meal time. Goodbye. Love to do that for you. See you. We love you.